Yes, good morning. It is my favourite time of the day again. Welcome to SirToshi's Bitcoin Chart Show. This is the Bitcoin forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network, where we find out what's up with what is going down. Today's day is Tuesday, the 19th of July, 2022. Without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online, the original protocol and genuine Bitcoin. Oh yes, here we go. Right. Let's have a look. Cool coin, BTC, Segwit protocol, absolutely, utterly worthless. $21,903. Oh, people gonna get wrecked so bad. So bad. They don't understand that Segwit made BTC economically and legally utterly worthless. Bcrash, again, Schnorr signatures making them utterly worthless. Fisher Price Cash, honestly, who cares? But then we've got Bitcoin. The original protocol goes right back to the Genesis block. It hasn't changed, making it the real Bitcoin, the true Bitcoin, the genuine Bitcoin, and the world's first and only ever digital commodity, backed by the value of data sovereignty, making it the most valuable commodity on earth because it's an extension of our own personal freedoms and liberties. And a digital protocol or a digital commodity is created with a fixed supply, a locked protocol, infinite scale, economic competition, and a chain of digital signatures for common accountability. And only the original protocol and genuine Bitcoin BSV has all these 5 principal constructs still in place. Yes, indeed. Right then, let's have a look at these then. Look, $56 for the most valuable commodity on earth. What an absolute joke. But love it, love it. This is Darwinian theory playing out. The smartest and most intelligent people move first. It's as simple as that. You've got a hash rate 0.31, so that's 0.31%. Let's have a quick look at that. Yeah, looking very strong there. Happy with that so far. Good stuff. Network nodes 0.44, so again they're mining operations. Transactions 84.7, block size 98.2. So remember, the block size is representative of the data being uploaded onto the network. These are data management protocols. So the block size, which is the data, is uploaded by the transactions. The transactions are processed by the nodes. The nodes are what create blocks and supply the hash rate. And the hash rate is what is attracted to the value, which is meant to be representative of the price. But the price is currently speculative. But when education catches up with speculation, those speculative prices will soon start to match their economic values, which means BTC is going to zero. Bcrash is going to zero, Fisher Price Cash is going to zero, and BSV, well, I shall leave you up to your imagination, but just do a little bit of research and you'll be able to figure it out. Yes, indeed. So remember, just like in business, when turnover is vanity and profit is sanity, when it comes to Bitcoin, hash rate is vanity and block size is sanity. You can see what's going to happen. Let's have a look at the data flowing through here. Look at this, beautiful. 340 megabyte blocks. Any gigabyte blocks today? It would be nice to have a look. No, never mind. That's all right. Remember, these columns only represent the previous 30 blocks that have just been produced. Oh, let's just move this. There we go. Get it perfect now. Hash rate. So hash rate follows price, follows value, follows utility, follows creativity, initiative, and intelligence. If you are intelligent and you apply creativity and initiative, you can make something useful. When something is useful, it can then create value. When it creates value, it can then develop a price. When it develops a price, it can then be measured against the cost of other goods and services and used as a medium of exchange. Remember, if something is useless, it is worthless. It's as simple as that. Let's move on to proof of work by network. Again, it's all coming over to Bitcoin. It's currently 12,276 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than it is Coolcoin. And it's a 3% more profitable to mine on BTC, but that shows you the competition for Bitcoin. Daily average Bitcoin block size by network. Look at this. I mean, Bitcoin absolutely smashing it. I mean, literally, the figures speak for themselves. It's crazy. And we've got daily Bitcoin transactions by network. I mean, look, still, Bitcoin absolutely smashing it. Absolutely smashing it. Transactions per block smashing it. I mean, look, they've had to narrow these lines here just to sort of like keep the chart in check so they can make it relatively representative. Good grief. Daily average Bitcoin fees by network. I mean, so this is cost per transaction. Look, Bitcoin absolutely smashing it. Fees, Satoshis, I mean, right down there. Right down there. They're miles ahead of these other shitcoins. It's crazy. And yet, even with those small fees, look at this. Daily Bitcoin fee to block reward ratio. So we're going to monitor this red line. This red line should start going up because this is blocks fees in comparison to block reward. So this is what it's going to represent. So the red line we were looking at there is going to start representing this this fixed blue line here, solid blue line here. So as the block reward gets cut in half every 210,000 blocks, which is approximately every 4 years, as the block reward starts to diminish, the fees due to the volume of transactions start to increase, and then we have an economically self-sustaining system. Absolutely beautiful. Love it. Right, let's get into, oh yeah, here we go. Daily accumulated Bitcoin blockchain growth by network. We were at 4.7, yesterday 4.72, I think. Let's have a look, see what's going on. 4.73, we'll take that. Nice one. Global hash rate 7 days. Global hash rate 24 hours. Core coin hash rate, look at that. So SBI Crypto still got 3.4% of core coin. I mean, they're a huge miner. Huge miner. B Crash, what a joke. Look, other miners, 56% of that. That's hilarious. So look, it's still 0.7% more profitable to mine on core coin than B Crash. B Crash, not only does it have any fundamental value whatsoever, it's also more profitable to mine on BTC. How stupid have you got to be, honestly? Fisher Price Cash, again, Hathor keeping the profitability in check. Whoa, look at this. Look at this. So SBI Crypto, because we know they are effectively, well, they've still got 3.4% of their hash rate on BTC, which is huge. TAL have got 100% of their hash rate on BSV, so we know that effectively they're the measure. So it's SBI Crypto that is increasing their hash rate, not TAL reducing it. And again, other miners as well. They're a huge miner, absolutely massive. So again, the reason they're doing this is to squeeze the profitability, and the reason they're doing that, keeping profitability in check, is because we don't want any shitcoin enterprises on the chain. In other words, the shitcoin enterprises are being starved of their BSV reserves, and when you're starved of something, guess what happens? Demand suddenly accelerates for it when you need it. That's what we're looking at right here. This is starving the miners of the BSV reserves. And remember, BSV is the only way you can commoditize data. Therefore, it's the only digital protocol with any fundamental value. And these shitcoin enterprises don't have any of it. Like, this is what I'm saying. When the time comes, it's gonna be huge. So just hold on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen. But again, the reason we don't want any shitcoin enterprises on the chain is because the only thing they do is dollar worshipping, which leads on to price manipulation, which we will look at now in the short positions. So look at this. These dirty traders shitting on people. So this is genuine Bitcoin BSV with a short ratio. Oh, look. Wow. Short ratio is dropping. Only slightly though. The short ratio is dropping to 89.8. Look, shorts up here have dropped. Longs have increased. Wasn't expecting that. Wow, heading in the right direction. It's usually in the night. It's usually like 90, 91. 89.88, but there's still a movement. Excellent. We shall monitor that with time. Good stuff. And core coin, honestly, dirty shitcoin traders going to get shat on, just because they think something's got a ticker symbol, it represents it. It's called fraud, people. SegWit protocol is not Bitcoin. Short ratio 1.68%. What a joke. Let's have a look at BitInfo charts. Look at this. Bitcoin with 37.9% of the overall transactions on the entire market. This pie chart represents the 17,000 plus shitcoins. And Bitcoin has got 37.9% of the overall volume of transactions on its network. That's in comparison to XRP, that's only 26.6. And Ethereum, 23.6. I mean, look, 37.9. Absolutely smashing it. Brilliant. So for any newbies watching the show, these are the mining operations. These are the network nodes. These are the operations that produce blocks and supply the hash rate. This is the backbone to the new global financial system, the world's first ever commercial internet. Absolutely beautiful. So look at Chainalytics. Look, they've taken BSV off, the genuine Bitcoin, because they don't want it embarrassing all these shitcoins. We know there is nefarious entities at work here. You can see this here on CoinCarbonCap. Look. Bitcoin SV, 4,955 absolute transactions per megawatt hour. Honestly, in comparison to second place with Bcrash at 38.5. Honestly, absolutely hilarious. And in Coolcoin, this disgusting, dirty protocol down here, just 1.2 transactions per megawatt hour. Absolutely outrageous. Outrageous. Scaling test network, so we've had a 4 gigabyte block mined on the mainnet in the last 24 hours. Very good. Let's have a look at daily Metro IG producing 3.4 gigabytes of data over a 30-day moving average. Let's have a look at daily transactions. Run protocol, they do this over 7 days. 622,000. Very good. Let's have a look at applications here. We'll have a look at Run. We'll have a look at My 2 Cents and Crypto Fights. So Crypto Fights, 530,000 over a 30-day moving average. 611,000 over a 7-day moving average. And My 2 Cents, that's going up. 102,665 on a 7-day moving average. I think that was up from 80 just yesterday. That's motoring along. Motoring along. Loving that. Loving that. Great stuff. Trends.cash, look, apps ranking by money spent. So that's DXS and TXP, one and the same. So whatever was happening on ReallyX is now calmed down a bit. But apps ranking by performed actions. Look, My 2 Cents. Now 13.3. Fantastic news. Fantastic news. Love that. Crypto quants. Let's have a look at this. Like exchanges cashing out while they can. Oh my goodness me. What's on chain? So 479 petahashes. Thought that would be going up, but never mind. 1.87 million transactions over the last 24 hours. The whale wallet. Whoa! What is this? What is this? Look at all these movements all of a sudden. That was a 903,000 Bitcoin. So effectively 100,000 BSV has been moved over the last 24 hours. That's a huge amount. Look at all these movements. Look at this. Look at this. That is massive. That's massive. Oh, I wonder if Mr. Whale has noticed that I'm reporting on his wallet. Good thing to distribute that wallet, Mr. Whale. You don't really want all your Bitcoin in one massive whale wallet like that. Better to distribute the value, as Ryan X Charles said. But good to see some movements there. Good to see some movements. Good to see the value being distributed. Excellent. All right, morning runs. Oh, we've had 1,935,728 purchases of Bitcoin over the last 24 hours. Very much looking forward to that being 2 million. 2 million. Let's have a look at live coin watch here then. So we've got a market cap of 1,035 billion. Let's have a look at BTC. Oh, the trade volume going up 5.72. What is that? Is that people cashing out or what? I mean, who cares really? Remember, we have got 3 stable coins in the top 6 ranking by market cap of cryptocurrencies. Honestly, absolute joke. Let's see where Bitcoin is. Look, Bitcoin down at 47. Remember, Bitcoin is the only digital data protocol with any economic value because it's the only way you can commoditize data. Meaning all these other digital protocols are security offerings, economically worthless, and utter frauds. Utter frauds. Let's have a look at Gecko. How are we feeling about today? Feeling good, 83%. We'll take that. Let's have a look at the Tether weather. Here we go. So still in the green over 24 hours. In the green over 7 days. Let's have a look at market cap. Oh, we've had another dump. We've had another dump over a 24-hour period. What's that gone from 65.8 to 65.88 to 65.85. So it's 300,000 gone down by. Let's have a look. So it popped up a little bit. So I'm not sure if that's a Tether print. Yeah, I mean this sort of coincides with the BTC pump. And looking at the charts yesterday, it was BSV that pumped first. So maybe they were just like, oh, hold on a second, let's pump BTC to catch up with BSV. You know, can't let the market know what's really going on. Oh dear, oh dear. All right, let's have a look at Bittrex then. Yeah, look, BSV, waving along there. I mean, just fantastic price, fantastic price. So this is what we looked at yesterday. So this is Bitcoin versus Corecoin. So look, you can see the price of Bitcoin pumping, and then this down bit is the price of is Corecoin BTC pumping. So it was BSV that pumped first, and then Corecoin pumped afterwards. So I think that might have been the tether pump. They were like, oh shit, what can we do to pump BTC quickly, keep it in line with the increase in price of BSV? Oh, let's get the tether printer out, boom, bring it back in line again. I think they're panicking. I mean, schoolboy errors, but I mean, there's nothing more they can do because BTC is an utter fraud. So they're literally just pumping tether. Whereas the pump in BSV, BSV doesn't have tether pump in it. That's genuine market demand. They're panicking. They're panicking. That's what I think. Because dirty traders do not care about anybody but themselves. So literally, the moment traders see discrepancies in the percentages of where the profits is, traders are just simply going to take it there. So they're just like, oh shit, we can't have all the traders cashing out. How do we disguise the price of BTC? Well, let's get the old tether printer pumping again. So that's what's happened. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. So again, Corecoin BTC versus USD. So this is the tether pump. That's the tether pump that we're looking at. Honestly, utterly worthless. Utterly worthless. Let's have a look at Coinbase Global, down 82%. Doesn't look like there's anything happening anytime soon there. In fact, the guys over at people are having trouble, well, by the sounds of it, with withdrawing from Coinbase. Coinbase literally just giving them excuses. Personally, I think they're gearing up for their own bankruptcy. They know what's coming. MicroStrategy, not really doing a lot. I mean, I wouldn't touch that with a barge pole. Silverfish, I'll get 3,341 views of that. Loving that. Moving up there. Look, I've broken it down into all the different sections here, so you can work your way through it. Have a good old gander at that. Find out what's really going on. So check it out. The reason I'm bringing up these is because these are going to be the countdown to, or this is SirToshi's countdown calendar to the Nothing Burger. We will see what happens. So we are already July 19th. And the reason this calendar is important is because of these tweets here. So this was made by CSW at the end of June last month, 2022. So he said very shortly, in fact, within weeks. So within weeks means before the end of July. People are going to start to understand that calling BTC Bitcoin and referring to this technology that is illegally passing itself off as Bitcoin comes with a cost. Not a minimal cost, not one that only the big players face. Well, I mean, so this is why I think Coinbase are gearing up because they know what's coming. One that potentially everyone who continues to use that term will face, and one that if they don't stop calling BTC system Bitcoin, that they will find bankrupts them. So this is the countdown calendar. I mean, this is big. This is really big. And this is the other one. To all Coinbase, Kraken, digital asset exchange customers, I'm giving you a final heads up. Legally, you have a debt like money in a bank. The digital assets on these exchanges are not yours, because you've given them to them, you've handed them over to them. Rather, these are obligations to repay that will not extend through bankruptcy. Later this month, you will understand if you have any money on these systems, it will end up divided between the creditors, and I will control over 50% when this is finished. He said, you don't need to believe me, I gave you forewarning and you can ignore it at your peril. Coinbase and Kraken will not exist after this. After what is about to occur, I don't need to do this legally. I choose to, because they're ripping people off. So he said, look, I don't want your money. I want the heads of those in charge, so to speak. So he's giving you a chance. Again, people are going to ignore him at their peril. That's their choice. That's all we can say to that. So yeah. Satoshi's countdown calendar to the Nothing Burger. We will see. So there we go. We'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed the show. And as ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one.